ऋषु भाई, ऋषु भाई, ऋषु भाई।
Okay, ready. কাটটা দেখবো ইয়াসিন বেতনো Okay. Okay, guys, welcome back to PUBG Bangladesh Pro League Day 2. This tournament is powered by Hostcarm and hosted by BD71. So make sure to check out our sponsor and make sure to visit our Discord, BD71, which is called PUBG PC Community Bangladesh. এখন আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, oh my god, and DX Mushfiqur already goes down instantly to Maladaji, and Maladaji, can he take advantage of it? Now Red Dragon trying to save his teammate, but DX Mushfiqur still dies to Maladaji. DX, now Red Dragon still taking a TPP, still trying to find the easy shot, and Red Dragon connects. Red Dragon connects with a clean headshot on Mr. White. Now we can see Mafia throwing a grenade, nice grenade, but it wasn't a connect. Mafia throwing another grenade, nice grenade by D Company. What a grenade by iFlank! What a grenade by D Company, and what a shot by iFlank right there. Well played to Team Z Force on taking advantage of enemies busy with other enemies. Wow, that's a nice third party right there. And Maxine is going to, yes, he's about to touch. Yep, he got his teammate. Yep. Now we can see Rude Bunny is still camping very near to the enemy territory, very near to iFlank, and Rude Bunny misses his shot. He does connect with iFlank but doesn't knock iFlank out, meaning his position is given away and he couldn't take out the enemy that he had to take down. Now Musa Bhai is already focusing nearby, making sure that iFlank is supported. Now Maxine has healed up his teammate. Nice early revive by Maxine. Now we can already see this is a very early fight. It's already within the first 5 minutes of the match. It's a kind of rare dekha. And nice headshot by D Company right there. Can Team Z Force take advantage of it though? That is the main question. And Maxine gets healed up once again. And nice body shot from D Company. But Maladaji is about to heal himself. And iFlank is about to push Maladaji. Is Maladaji in danger? No, Maladaji Excalibur gets knocked out by Rude Bunny. D Company connects again. And Excalibur is about to be finished by Rude Bunny. But iFlank saves Excalibur right there. iFlank saves Excalibur from getting finished, and Musa Bhai also supporting at the same time. Captain Blackbeard. Now we can see that Team Z Force has knocked out Maxine. Now Red Dragon has knocked out Musabai. Now the team BD71 Esports is taking the advantage. Finally, BD71 Esports is getting into the fight. But Team Destroyer has been eliminated by Team Z-Force. Well played by Team Z-Force on taking the third party advantage on enemies that were confused with other enemies. Now we can see Team BD71 Esports still alive over here. I continue. Evil Spray YT and Red Dragon, very strong players. One of their teammates, DX Mushfiqur, dying very early on. Now Team Z Force has to deal with BD71 Esports. আগে BD71 Esports এর সাথেই ফাইটটা খেলতে হবে. The fight is in a very silent stalemate right now. Nobody wants to engage first. Excalibur barely saved by iFlank. We saw early on. Nice save by iFlank right there. I loved that part. D Company is still trying to seek out the BD71 esports enemies. iFlank back on looting. It's great that he's not wasting time on finding enemies or taking TPP on wasting time. He's looting, he's making use of his time. Smart play by him. Unlike BD71 Esports, who is just wasting time kind of. They should kind of be looting or they should back off. Either way, they are kind of wasting time over here, taking no actions. I know they're kind of pinned by D Company, but they can make multiple moves to take down D Company at the same time too, if they took a different angle and took a peek at D Company. Now we can see Squeeze or Alex kind of doing the scout duty of Team Frenzy, just scouting out the enemies, not engaging or anything, just scouting out, seeing how many cars there are, counting them out. 3 cars total. iFlank probably has seen Red Dragon already. He's trying to engage, or he's just trying to provoke BD71 Esports into making a mistake. And Red Dragon does that. He makes a mistake. iFlank has spotted him instantly right there. That's what iFlank actually wanted. He wanted Red Dragon to give away his own position. Smart play by iFlank right there. Red Flank did do that. Can iFlank take advantage of it though? That is the question. D Company is trying to seek out Red Dragon over here. Red Dragon currently দুইটা প্লেয়ারের চোখের উপর আছে. He is currently in danger. He shouldn't be peeking anywhere. এখন Evil Spray YT'র কাছে একটা option আছে to make a run for it, but D Company would probably spot him if he even tries to make a flank. So Evil Spray YT, not a bad play, but he should be making plays. He should be going for a flank. He can outflank Musa Bhai and Excalibur if he wanted to. The question is, when will he take that advantage? Red Dragon spotted again by D Company. Excalibur recalling Musa Bhai. He was downed by Rude Bunny early on from Team Destroyer. Team Destroyer being eliminated very early on in this tournament. Now, Exai taking shots at Shakil Khan. He did connect once. Will he connect again? That's the question. Exai connects one shot at Shakil Khan. Shakil Khan needs to be careful from taking peek from different. He should be trying to take peeks from different angles. Antasif takes a shot. Exai is currently doing a really good job on farming damage, and Shakil Khan retaliates, but Shakil Khan gets hit back, and Mantasif also connects Exai. Now Exai is overwhelmed by frenzy players. Nice double peek by Mantasif and Shakil Khan. And আমরা একটু আগে দেখতে পারলাম Mantasif automatic একটা lottery জিতে গেল while trying to get a healing. Nice luck from Mantasif. এখন আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি I continue still holding the same position we saw him in last 5 minutes ago. And finally he makes a move. Damages Excalibur. Tries to go for a shot at iFlank. iFlank healing himself. kind of revealed himself over there. Mantasif still trying to take shots. And I continue connects again on I flank. Now it was Evil Spray YT connecting on I flank. They're still fighting outside of the zone, by the way. They're fighting in the blue zone while they are supposed to be making rotations. Unfortunately, they are keeping themselves busy to one another. And nice knockout there from Mantasif. Nice headshot knockout. Double headshot to Revenant. That's nice sniping right there. 10 out of 10 sniping. Now we can see Team Z-Force and Team BD71 Esports still outside of the zone on Ouyang. They are still keeping themselves busy to one another. They can't move, they're pinned down, the car is pinned down. Red Dragon cannot take out the car even if he wanted to. He does have an advantage right now with the smoke, but iFlank can just easily throw a grenade and take down Red Dragon and the car. So either way, Red Dragon is kind of pinned and BD71 Esports is totally pinned. They cannot get the car. It's a suicide. Nice plan. Nice plan by Red Dragon. Not going for the car was the better idea. iFlank could have easily thrown a grenade and that would have been game over for Red Dragon. Nice call by BD71 Esports for running away, but they should have done that very early on. They should have done that probably 5 minutes ago. They should have done that at least 5 minutes ago because they have wasted too much time. Now they're just running in the field, in the zone. You see how much trouble they're in? Like they're complete chickens. Like chickens on open field getting farmed. They have no cover, nothing. Because they should have gone for a car very early on. They could have done that, but unfortunately, bad decision from BD71 Esports. Now they're taking damage. Haku Esports, I'm hoping they do really well today. I'm supporting them. Valorous Legion Esports. Top tier players. Bablu connects multiple and Mantasif connects Bablu back. And Mantasif gets knocked out for being cocky. D Company and Team Z-Force making a rotation as fast as possible, but now Team Frenzy needs to revive Mantasif as fast as possible because if they are rushed by any enemy right now, they are in extreme danger. They need to be careful about that and they need to make sure their core players are all alive. Now Deadshot scouting out a spot, trying to see if that drop is clear or not. And Orko from BD. And Alvi Monster is going for the drop probably, or the location, as Orko from BD did scout out that spot. The Alvi Monster has picked a new spot for their team. BDX Viper actually, Onyx Strong Actor team. They have done really well for the past 2 days. During the qualifiers and during day one, they just completely dominated the charts, consistently maintaining top 5. Now Bangladesh Falcons under a lot of pressure right now. Bangladesh Falcon needs to be careful through their rotation or their whole team can go down instantly as they're in a vulnerable position in the open. Now Dead Blast connecting really good shots right there. Team Frenzy has some really good snipers. They don't miss. They really don't miss. Now the Monster did take down Momentum Mid. Team Zoosaver Esports currently under pressure. And Momentum Mid gets finished off by X Saeed. That's bad news for Team Zoosaver Esports. Scorpion from Valor's Legion Esports. Hoping to connect a couple of shots and take a knockdown, but Scorpion gets connected instead. Teamed up for the win just at this point, just farming damage as much as possible. As you can see, Exaid isn't missing his shots. You can see Badref actually pumped his own teammate at Dolix with the car. Side still had a very aggressive position in the open, trying to seek out enemy. Teamed up for the win. Barely revives Mir Mahim. Matasif going for a clean spray, but misses most of his shots at Deathstalker. But Deathstalker still gets knocked out by Matasif. What a clean headshot from Matasif on that running car. Company tries to take a shot. BD71 Esports still under a lot of pressure from Z-Force. Z-Force hasn't given up pressuring. The final player, I continue, goes down. Evil Spray Whitey, the final player alive from BD71 Esports. Can he survive the rate of Team Z-Force? That is the question. And he barely keeps his team alive and he survives. Wow. Wow, what a play from Evil Spray Whitey. But he gets blasted off anyways by Shadow 4412. And gets finished off instantly. What a sad ending for BD71 Esports. And we can see Team Frenzy is about to dominate and annihilate Team Z-Force instantly. Team Z-Force going down so fast, and iFlank trying to retaliate once more. But iFlank also goes down to Dead Blast, and Team Z-Force has been annihilated by Team Frenzy. What a mistake. Keep yourself on the low ground and not take ground control early on. Unfortunating mistake, unfortunating positioning from Team Z-Force, and they paid for it very early on today. And Jihachi making an extreme mistake going in the open, and Deadshot also caught in the open. What's wrong with the top tier players right now? Normally the dominant players of the server are currently getting dominated instead. And Jihachi gets pissed off. Zoo Saber Esports, this isn't looking good anymore for the team in the first round of day 2. They just had a bad luck on the rotation and the positioning. The zone just hard shifted. Zoo Saber Esports just had a bad luck. And Zoo Saber Esports gets eliminated as Carbdium takes down Cyanide. And Warrior Vow is about to finish off counterattack, and he does finish off counterattack. Team BDF, this isn't looking good anymore. Counterattack was one of the important players of Team BDF. Orko from BD finishes off FS Subbeer. Team BDX is currently dominating these charts. And we can see যে Captain Blackbeard একটা চিপার মধ্যে just hide করে আছে at the open. I'm not sure how is he alive, but fair play, Captain Blackbeard. Keep your team alive in this match. There are still 11 players left, 11 teams left. Now we can see the fight has reached to a stalemate zone where zone যদি এখন hard shift না করে, the players won't fight against each other anymore. BD71 Esports still alive in this tournament. Interesting. Team Haku still alive in this tournament. Warbound Esports still alive in this tournament. We have a lot of good teams alive in this tournament. Alvi Monster taken down by Dada Doom. Team Haku currently dominating BDX Viper. Alvi Monster, the IGL of BDX Viper, taking one of the core player down from that team is a bad news for BDX Viper team. Team The Founders barely alive with 3 players in their team, and one of them dead. Scorpion, and teamed up for the win, just annihilated Team Valor's Legion Esports instantly on that rush, as every player of Valor's Legion Esports gets taken down within 3 seconds. That probably is a world record of that probably is a world record somewhere. And Charlie BDF from Bangladesh Falcon takes a lot of shots at Warrior Bao, but misses most of them, just connecting 2 shots, barely. Revenant from Team Dell for the win at a very aggressive position. I'm loving the energy that Team Dell for the win is giving. Very aggressive. They're just trying to be extremely dominant, and they actually are. As you can see, Revenant already knocked out Warrior Bao, and Revenant gets knocked out. Yeah, it's a high risk, high reward position. Team The Founders has been eliminated by a grenade from Dead Blast. Wow, what a nice grenade throw from Dead Blast right there. And DS Mushfigur recalled. Wow, he was actually recalled, and he killed Charlie BDF, and now he's looting up, gearing up, getting ready, and I think he's about to get hit by a grenade. As this is an interesting fight right now. And Jahid Whitey completely misses the BZ inside, but still the grenade goes in. And DX Mushfigur actually finishes up Jahid Whitey. How is that even possible? I wanted to see that fight, man. Oh. But wow, I'm surprised he got that. Team Frenzy also annihilated Syndicate. Not surprised with that. As Nafi takes down Squeeze on Alex. And Jaura Boy we can see from BDX Viper, and Orko from BDX Viper taking shot at Mantasif. Orko from BD connects and knocks out Mantasif. Dead Blast goes for an instant revive. DX Mushfigur gets finished to the zone. Unfortunate end for BD71 Esports. Team Haku Esports keeping all of their players alive. That's what I love to see. They are doing perfect teamwork as long as they're keeping all of their players alive. And they have taken down Adolix. And they're about to take down... Oh, they do take down Bad Ref 2. Team Haku just farmed 2 easy kills right there. What a play from Team Haku right there. And we can see that Mac Noob is also knocked out. Bad Ref has been finished off. Bablu Blast connects all his shots, but misses. One more shot was needed to take down Orko. Unfortunately, the RNG missed. But Bablu Blast still takes down Orko from BD. And we can see Mac Noob taking down Carb DM. Haku, Team Haku under pressure. FNF gets taken down by Carb DM. Mac Noob, Warbound Esports last player gets taken down by ITYP3. Warbound Boy has been eliminated. Now Arif, 1971, camping in the middle, out of nowhere. How is that even possible? How is he even alive? That is the main question. How are you even alive? That isn't possible, but he's surviving. And I respect that. He's keeping the team alive. He has already reached top 5. That is really impressive. Arif 1971, fair play on surviving. Arif 1971 doing really good on surviving and keeping his team all by himself alive to top 5. Can he make it to top 4? That is the question. Now Mantasif getting damage from the zone. Mantasif under a lot of pressure. Can he survive this? No, he doesn't survive this as Nafi connects the grenade on Mantasif. Perfect grenade from Nafi. Well played. And Dead Blast, the final player alive from Team Frenzy. Can he keep his team alive any longer than Arif 1971? X-Bablu still at a very dominant position. And suddenly we can see Team BDX Viper under a lot of pressure. Dead Blast still pressurizing Nafi, but Nafi takes down Dead Blast. So Jaura Boy and Nafi still alive from BDX Viper, playing really well. Nice grenade throw. Doesn't knock him out, but clean grenade throw. Arif 1971 made it to the top 4, and I think unfortunately his luck has run out as players are starting to spot him in the open. Currently, phase 7, 27 seconds left. And Mr. Whitey gets taken down by Mir Mahin. Nice headshot connect from a barrel. And can Mir Mahin take advantage of it? ITYP3 about to hard counter Mir Mahin. But Mir Mahin still survives. But Night Hunters has been eliminated as Arif 1971 has been taken down. Top 3 teams alive. Bablu Blast gets taken down from Pubg. Mir Mahin connects a shot at Bablu Blast. Pubg. Jaura Boy taking a position inside the zone. Nafi retaliating back against ITYP3. Haku Esports with all of the players alive, likely to take the chicken. They have the high ground. They have all the players alive. They have everything they need. The chicken is practically served to them at this point. If they can maintain the advantage. The consistency is the main key right now. Mir Mahin at an aggressive position, but he has misplaced himself as he's about to get pressure from both sides. Nafi, if he just peeks, he will get an easy kill on Mir Mahin. He needs to be careful. Mir Mahin needs to smoke his position around, but I don't think Mir Mahin knows about Nafi's position. And Nafi's also being careful because Team Haku can easily spot Nafi from that distance. Jaura Boy has taken down one of the players of Team Haku, but Jaura Boy cannot push right now. Jaura Boy still goes for a very aggressive pick. And Jaura Boy takes down ITYP3. Jaura Boy is about to get taken down, and he gets taken down by YT Mr. JLYAX. And Team Dub for the win gets eliminated as Nafi takes Mr. Mahim down. Nafi goes for a loot in the open and survives because none of the Haku Esports player were looking at Nafi. It's a 1v4 situation. And Nafi probably is about to realize that. That all of the players from Team Haku Esports is alive. And Haku Esports is actually going for a greedy loot on the drop. Or are they pushing? That is the question. They could do actually both. They can actually do both. And yes, they are going for the loot first. Priorities. And Nafi trying to retaliate. Just a 1v4 situation right now. It's just how long will Haku Esports take to pressurize and finish Nafi? That is the question. Nafi still pushing very aggressively with the ridge as his cover. But Nafi is about to be taken down and gets taken down because of the zone. And Haku Esports is the winner of the first round of day 2. But Team Dub for the win did the most amount of damage, with Team Frenzy having the most amount of kills. Wow, impressive gameplay from Team Haku Esports. I did not expect them to do so well today, so early on. Well played to Team Haku Esports. Then we have the second team over here, BDX Viper. They played really well, unfortunating zone pressure from their side, and they couldn't take advantage of anything anymore because zoner pressure tara just are baste parane hard কাউন্টার হচ্ছিল জোনটা ডিফারেন্ট ডিফারেন্ট এরিয়ার মধ্যে চলে যাচ্ছিল অ্যান্ড রানিং আফটার দ্য জোন ইজ আ বিগ প্রেশার ডাব ফর দ্য উইন I did not expect them to get so low kills because they were in a very dominant position. They could have easily got 10 kills at least, but not bad. Still got the top 3 and 8 kills. Well played to Team Dump for the wins. And Team Frenzy got 10 kills. That is a notable worthy kills. And Amra Itupori abar eshe porbo with round 2.
রিশু ভাই শুরু করেন।
All right. Okay, guys. We are back with the round 2 of PUBG Bangladesh Pro League Day 2. This tournament is powered by Hostcarm and this tournament is hosted by BD71. So guys, make sure to check out BD71's Discord server and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure to check out PUBG PC Community Bangladesh. And এখন আমরা দেখতে পারছি যে players are taking their drops at drop location. Some people are collecting vehicles for early rotation or a different drop zone. And that nearly just happened. And Evil Spray Whitey, can he survive MacNoob? And yes, Evil Spray Whitey survives MacNoob once again. All Evil Spray Whitey needs to do is just circle around the tree and MacNoob will not connect. Evil Spray Whitey under a lot of danger right now as MacNoob is just circling around. And MacNoob nearly connects Evil Spray Whitey. And Evil Spray Whitey gets knocked out by his own teammate iFlank. What a teammate. What a teammate right there. What a teammate. That's the kind of teammate we all dream of. That's the kind of teammate we all dream of. Instead of just helping his teammate with supporting shots, he just decided to kill his own teammate with a headshot. Nice. এরকম টিমমেট থাকলে তো enemy দরকার নাই actually, if I think about it. Anyways, as we see, I continue must feel bad about that situation and he's probably trying to make up for the situation that he created already. BD71 Esports is in a nitty-gritty situation. Bad ref trying to destroy the pickup. Bad ref wasted a lot of bullets. He doesn't have enough ammo, but he still wasted a lot of bullets to destroy that pickup. Not sure why he destroyed it. Probably just practicing recoil. Rude Bunny from Team Destroyer. Team Destroyer having pretty bad luck throughout this tournament. We can see Team Z4 still looting in their usual drop location at Montenuvo. A lot of teams are already in the zone, as zone preferred to be at the top left of the map. MacNoob deciding to make a rotation play. Farabi Pranto looting at Los Leones all for themselves. BDX Viper actually going for an early rotation. As we can see, they barely looted anything and they're going for a rotation already. Good call from Team BDX Viper. And ITYP3 connects a shot at Albi Monster, but Albi Monster survives. And they're still continuing on to go towards the mountains of Waterfields. Crater Fields, yeah, Crater Fields. ITYP3 still tries to take shot at Albi Monster. Doesn't connect much. GIG had a pretty bad luck last round, dying very early on. Team Zoo Saver Esports got caught at the middle. Didn't get much kills and died pretty early. Now Team Syndicate is already going for a rotation within the first 6 minutes. As Farabi Pranto is making a move. And now we can see Team Syndicate is making a long run towards Montenovo. Directly through the road as fast as possible. A lot of people have taken a very early rotation as Miramar is a pretty big map and Musabhai takes multiple hits from moment to mid. Moment to mid. Nearly takes down Musabhai, but Musabhai survives. Probably going to heal himself and get away, but already Zoosaver Esports very aggressive. GRG already attacks Musabhai. And Momentum Mid gets connected back from D Company. And Team Z Force is fighting Team Zoosaver Esports once again in a one-on-one combat. As Musabhai versus GRG is about to take place any second, but Musabhai is backing off, which is the smart play right now, as he can take cover from his teammates, as his teammates will be able to see Musabhai, and if they're able to cover Musabhai, that means Musabhai has the more probability of winning the engagement against GRG. Smart choice from Musabhai on not holding on to the spot. He would have died easily to GRG and the car behind him. Now Team Zoosaver Esports has completely cornered Team Z Force. But Team Z Force has really strong compound right now. Smart call from Team Z Force on backing off instantly to a hard compound. Now GHG is still taking a TPP, trying to seek a shot at Excalibur or Musabhai. And from the other flank, we can see that Zoo Saber Esports has completely surrounded Team Z-Force from all the direction. Can you see the gameplay from these people? This is some next level competitive gameplay right here. The whole Team Z-Force has completely been surrounded, even though they are in the hard cover, they are completely pinned. The company cooking a grenade, but yeah, that was a bad grenade right there. He should have cooked it for a few more seconds. GG survives the nade. And Team Z-Force already has closed the distance between Team Z-Force and Zoo Saber Esports. And iFlank going for a nade. iFlank misses the nade and Momentum Mid completely knocked out. iFlank and D Company knocks out Momentum Mid. Excalibur needs to engage in the fight as fast as possible. Musabhai still alive. D Company taken down by Momentum Mid. And Musabhai gets taken down by Cyanides. Cyanides barely 1 HP but instantly healing himself up. Momentum Mid's bleeding out. GHG also bleeding out. Deadshot. Cyanide versus Excalibur. Can Excalibur clutch it? And barely misses the Panzer. Deadshot going for a cooked grenade. And misses the grenade. Excalibur dodges it. Pressure. Excalibur pushes pressure but gets taken down, and Cyanide has helped take down 3 players of Team Z-Force, and Team Z-Force has completely been annihilated at the beginning of tournament round 2. That's just bad luck from Team Z-Force's side. They just completely got outclassed by Team Zoo Saber Esports in that engagement. That was pretty high level tactics from Zoo Saber Esports. If anybody wants to replay that, you should. You learn a lot. That was pretty high IQ from the whole team itself. Now we can see the Team Frenzy is about to engage. They have 3 players. One of the core player is actually missing from the team. I wonder what's going on. Maybe he couldn't connect. And Dead Blast takes down Scorpion. Valor's Legion Esports under a lot of trouble right now, as Frenzy is making a hard push towards Valor's Legion Esports. 13 Cents just healing himself with bandages and painkiller. And Montasif finishes off the teammate. And Montasif gets knocked out. Montasif made a bad play on going to the open. He exposed himself too much. Dead Blast still gets a finish on Scorpion. Momentum Mid. GHG knocks out Max. Maladaji gets finished off by his own teammate, Rude Bunny. But GHG still got the kill. And now GHG is still fighting against. GHG making a pressure. GHG knocks down. But GHG also gets knocked out from I continue from a long distance. I continue taking advantage. BD71 Esports taking advantage of a Zoo Saber Esports fighting against each other. And Team Destroyer has been eliminated. As Cyanide takes down Rude Bunny, the final player alive. DX Mushfigur takes and Zawade loses his helmet and shoots at the air. Connects a shot at GHG. GHG a lot of pressure right now. GHG knocks down Alvi Monster. Alvi Monster knocked down Cyanides and Deadshot finishes off Alvi Monster. BDX Viper made a hard push towards Zoo Saber Esports out of nowhere. Shadow 4412 finishes off Cyanides. Nuffy going for a Molotov. Grenade. Deadshot looking for Nuffy. Deadshot going for a nade. Low toss nade. Net 2 headshot. A headshot. Orko from BD. Really low right now. Deadshot nearly takes him down. Smart decision from Nafi from backing off from the little compound right there. It's an easy nade zone. Even though it's a hard cover, it's an easy nade zone, and team like Zoo Saber Esports can easily take down those kind of spots. GSG nearly takes down, but GSG gets knocked down from Orko from BD. I think GSG about to get finished off, and yes, GSG gets finished off. Zoo Saber Esports lost 3 of their core players, and only Deadshot FTW, the final survivor, runs away from the engagement as they lose the engagement against BDX Viper. Pubg Pranto throws the Molotov, doesn't connect. Macnoob connects Macnoob and actually knocks out Macnoob. Nice Molotov from Pubg Pranto and finishes off Macnoob and Pubg Pranto. Still going for a pressure attack. They are not going or trying to seek through that ridge. They didn't. That would have been an easy kill if they kind of did, but they completely, I think, missed the enemy just prowling down there. Yeah. Team Syndicate didn't even know that there was another player. Wow. Team Syndicate didn't even know that other players actually existed in the same area, but they are retaliating back right now. And yes, they won the fight actually. Yes, they could have done it so early on, but they just missed out. And unfortunately, they just missed out on the enemy that was just right underneath them. That would have been an easy kill, and they would have wiped the team anyways. But yeah, Team Syndicate still won the fight without losing any players. Well played from Team Syndicate. Falcon noobs. Bangladesh Falcons still alive with 4 players in the team. 4 strong players in the team. Orko from BD trying to take down the tire of the pickup, giving easy sound cues to the enemy, probably trying to seek out enemies nearby. Shakil Khan connects a clean headshot. Pubg from the Founders goes for a spray but gets connected from Dead Blast. And Shakil Khan gets knocked out by Death Stalker. Clean headshot from Death Stalker right there. Pubg under a lot of pressure right now during this rotation play. And he survives. Team Zapando survives the shots. Team Frenzy nearly took down Pubg right there. 2 more connections would have taken down Pubg. Dead Blast connects a couple of shots. And they're already going for a run. They need to rotate as they are outside of the zone. Team BD71 Esports still keeping 3 of their players alive. Evil Spray YT killed by I Continue himself early on in this match. Dead Blast takes down Moment to mid. Suskito takes down FS Sabir, and Nafi takes down Dead Blast, and Team Frenzy has been eliminated by Team BDX Viper. Wow, that fight just ended instantly. Sharp's teammate knocked out, being revived by his teammate DX Mushfiqur. I Continue holding onto the TPP. I Continue, a very patient player, loves holding on to his TPP angles for a very long time. Deadshot knocks out Amin. ITYP3 goes for a spray. Doesn't connect any. Team BDF just got inside the zone with the final players. But Jahid YT is about to be taken down. Jahid YT trying to drive away and just survives barely. Deadshot being pressurized, and Deadshot gets taken down by Shadow 4412. Zoo Saber Esports has been eliminated very early on, once again, for the 3rd round in a row. Dark side being finished off by Nafi. Nafi collects the kill instantly. ITYP3 connects at the leg of Jahid YT, and ITYP3 connects again. Sharp's teammate knocks down Zombs. Side going for a spray at a very long range. Side going for multiple blind shots through the smoke. That dude knocks out Deathstalker with a headshot from AWM. Icon is currently blinded by the enemy. Team BD71 Esports currently under a lot of pressure from the zone and from the enemy. Excite still trying to take as many shots as possible. RDM gets taken down, and Fazby and Valor's Legion Esports has been eliminated. And that Stalker gets knocked out in the open, and unfortunately Team Haku is under a lot of pressure from in the open due to the zone rotations, unpredictable zones. Without correct zone prediction, any team can go down, any good team can lose their lead. And as we can see, the Founders has been eliminated at the 8th spot by YT Mr. JLYAX as he takes down Warrior Vow. Mr. Samurai with his team Silent Storm going for a pressure play as they're forced by the zone to move. BDX Viper still dominating this charts of the tournament. Samurai takes down Shadow 4412. Assassino goes for a couple of shots but misses most. The fight has reached to a stalemate right now, as the zone is too big. But Haku Esports has been eliminated as Excite finishes off Dadadun. Amin takes a couple of shots. And now he's being pressurized. And Amin takes down Suskito. Barely survives. But Amin about to be taken down. He's 1 HP and Amin gets taken down by Samurai. Bablu Blast takes down GTR Kazuha. Team BD71 Esports still surviving onto this match. BDX Viper dealt for the win. BD71 Esports and team Bubble Blast takes down Samurai. And Silent Storm has been eliminated by Bubble Blast. Excite takes down Assassino. The fight is coming to a very end right now, and Excite takes down Orko from BD. Team dealt for the win. Going for the win right now. They're very close. And Bubble Blast finishes off Nafi 6-9 and BDX Viper gets eliminated finally. Team B71 Esports versus Team Dub for the win. Who will get the chicken? That is the question. BD71 Esports currently surviving for the top 2 with 3 kills, each player having 1 kill onto their own, with iContinue actually having 1 more extra kill as Evil Spray Whitey is still dead. DX Mushfigur spots his enemy but doesn't take a shot. Actually, he did not spot the enemy, or he did. Yep, he did spot the enemy. Now DX Mushfigur throws a flash. And Schemator, Sharp Schemator pushes and gets knocked out by Mir Mahin, and DX Mushfiqur takes down Mir Mahin. And BD71 Esports made an extremely high risk, high reward action, and they actually got inside the zone. As DX Mushfiqur is in, but Revenant takes DX Mushfiqur down instantly, and BD71 Esports, most of the player dies to Mir Mahin and X Bablu Blast, with only one player surviving, and that is I Continue. And Team Dub for the win doesn't want to win without their final teammate alive, so he makes sure to carry him inside the zone and make sure all of the players stay alive for the win. What a play from Team Dub for the win. Perfect teamwork, 17 kills, 2066 damage with 9 assists. Perfect gameplay overall, and Team Dub for the win. Congratulations on this win. Y'all really deserved it. With X-Side with 7 kills, Revenant with 2 kills, X-Bablu Blast with 7 kills, Mir Mahin with 1 kill. All of the players played really well, with their fraggers having 7 kills onto their own. Team BD71 Esports, fair play to them for surviving up to top 2. With Icon having 2 kills, Sharp Schemator 1 kill, and DX Mushfiqur 1 kill. Total 4 kills for BD71 Esports, if you know what I'm saying. BDX Viper with 7 kills, as Ash Alvi Monster dies very early on, unfortunately, but Assassino and Nafi69 and Orko rack up 7 kills altogether. And Silent Storm with 4 kills, as Samurai gets 3 kills for their team, hard carrying his own team. That's what we love to see, hard carries. And Farbi Pranto also hard carrying his team with 4 kills. Team Syndicate reaching top 5 with 7 kills total. That was the end of our round 3, and we'll be back very soon after a short break. RF 1971 from Team Night Hunters. Currently trying to seek out enemies. As he's slowly pushing towards Team Haku. With his teammate aiming at the open. Currently, the fight has reached to a stalemate, where no player wants to engage against each other. Night Hunters doesn't want to engage Team Haku very early on, but they're still holding a very aggressive position and waiting for Team Haku to make a mistake. Night Hunters casually, quite smart of them, holding the high ground, taking the high ground advantage. এখন আমরা একটা সিচুয়েশনে আছি যেখানে সব প্লেয়ার্সরা একটা রোটেশন মেক করছে as we can see emergency EP already কল করা হয়ে গেছে from Georgiapool containers of the Georgiapool city. Can see it properly in the map. And সবাই জোনের দিকে রওনা দিচ্ছে because this needs to happen sooner or later. সবাই same time এ রওনা দিচ্ছে as we can see like অনেকগুলি টিমই actually same time এ রওনা দিচ্ছে within that 6 minute 30 mark they are moving all together. And we can see Team Z Force under a bit of pressure during their rotation towards the zone. They're being pressurized by Team Frenzy that eliminated them last round. Hopefully Team